Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This week I've got a little bit of time during the work week to actually get some videos done. So gonna try and get to a few of the ones that are on the list already. I mentioned over the weekend I was caught up, but yeah, considering we're halfway through the week, we've got this one that's I-DLE with Klaxon. That's what we're here for. We got Taeyeon coming up, Weekly, Bad Villain, Twice, and Dreamcatcher. And in hyphen by the time I finish getting to all of those. So, yeah, so much for being caught up, right? They spoil us. But anyway, we are here to react to I-DLE with Klaxon. Now, I don't know what the song is or is about. I have seen some social media posts where a lot of people are not liking it, and some are fighting back saying like, oh, you just hate fun. So, curious to know what's going on with this. I do know the title, Klaxon, it usually means a loud horn. In some countries, they might even call it, like, their car horn a klaxon. But beyond that, I don't know how or why that's going to play into this, or if it's just the name and they're doing whatever. But let's go find out. Soyeon looks so cute with this like orange hair. Ah. I'll never pretend, Oogie. Well, now we know what Klaxon was for. Done. Let me hop in the car. So cute, so bright. Nice. Miyeon looks like a freaking goddess, man. I see you, Shua.
Hey, I love you. I want you to interview. Yeah, 나의 완벽한 but true lover. Hey, I love you. I want you to interview. Yeah.
I love Minnie closing this part out too. Oh, there's still time left. I thought I was going to go to an ad. Ah. Alright. Which one of y'all was trying to drive? I bet it was Soyeon, wasn't it? Wait, no, it was Oogie. Oogie's the one who knows how to drive because her dad was a mechanic or something. I don't remember. It was either Soyeon or Oogie who had like the weirdest excuse for knowing how to drive. Anyway, okay. Now that I've seen it, I can confirm that anyone hating on this song does indeed just hate fun. Because does this deliver the super woman empowering message that a lot of G-Idle songs have had, especially their title tracks? No. Does it matter? No. Not every song, not every video has to have this super important message. This is just a fun song about, you know, proclaiming what you want loudly and being able to go for it. Whether that, I'm not actually sure, and it doesn't really matter, but I'm not sure if they're trying to pick up a guy or a girl in his, because it like, one line says hop in sweetie boy, but then the other line says like something like hear me lady or something like that. We'll see it again when it goes through the second playthrough, but like, it's just fun. The chorus is catchy. Like I said, it doesn't have the impact that some of their other songs have had, but it doesn't need to. Not everything has to be super serious. In fact, this went the opposite direction, and it reminds me of Queen Card in the sense of it being really fun. Now, Queen Card actually did kind of have that empowering message. This, not so much, but they both had that very summery vibe, and yeah, I'm here for it. So let's go back again. We'll point some things out, and we'll just enjoy the ride, I guess, for lack of a better term. I did no pun intended, but I guess the car is enjoying the ride there at the end, regardless. All right, guys. Sorry, I had a weird edit there. I got a call on my work phone, and then a Twitter response came through from a Russian grandmaster of chess, and that's not a lie. He actually responded to a post I made, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, all right. So, first scene here, the car up front, which isn't even the car that they're in, but it has the license plate that says G-Idle. Nice little touch there. I'm sure there might be a couple other little Easter eggs around here if I looked for them, but we're not gonna, because I don't wanna. But yeah, they're in the car behind them. Where's our subtitles? Oh, there they go. So this first part, she's singing to them like I fell in love with you, and maybe she is talking to them, but I feel like she's kind of like telling her story, like I fell in love with this person to her girlfriends here. But you never know. There's a lot of Yuyeon shippers out here. So that wasn't even Oogie either. I don't know why I circled her. That was Shua. But yeah, the fact remains there's still a lot of Yuyeon shippers out there. Alright, so she's being playful. Don't give me that look. I'm gonna fall even deeper. But that part made me laugh because the guy does like nothing to stop her, and I mean, it's Soyeon, so can you blame him? But his girlfriend, or whoever, I assume it's a girlfriend, sitting in the passenger seat, is like, yo, what the hell, bro? Manny out here wearing an LA Dodgers hat. I see you. Now, okay. Don't pretend you didn't hear me. It won't work. She's like, obviously we know going forward, we're going to hear, honk the horn, hit the klaxon, whatever, multiple times. But even before that, she's singing like, don't pretend you didn't hear me. Like, I'm loud enough. I can get your attention. I'm watching you. I know you heard me. And she brings out the megaphone with Oogie. The megaphone has the rabbit ears. She really does take that damn rabbit everywhere she goes in some way or another. But yeah, I'm gonna shout it out at the top of my lungs. I love you. look at, that's the line I was talking about. Hey, look at me, lady. But I don't know if that's her line of like, hey, look at me, like trying to get the attention, or if this is that ambiguous, like I mentioned, like this song could be proclaiming love to the girl or the guy, like, hey, look at me, lady, I'm right here, or where she tells the boy to hop in the back seat or whatever. It's got cute choreo. Of course, we're talking about honking the horn, sounding it out loud. Everybody loves to be in the middle of the road in these videos lately. Wait, I didn't catch that the first time. What is that? It's not even an ad-lib, but what is that? It's like a cartoon singing.
Klaxon.
Is that like Only You or OU or what? Okay, so how about a drive in a convertible? Like, let's go have some fun, right? Because we think of summer, going for a drive, putting the top down, letting our hair blow in the wind. I know the feeling quite well. But then we get this nice little shout out to Spice Girls. Wannabe from Spice Girls. If you haven't heard that song, listen, you could look it up, and you should, because it's a classic. But they're a British girl group from the late 90s, early 2000s. Or you could go check out my buddy Block Music. He did a reaction to it not too long ago because I mentioned it and he had never heard it. But yeah, so Spice Girls Wannabe was like their big hit, and it was a very, I hesitate to call it a summery feeling song, although because it's one of those you could play at any time, but it does fit the vibe of this. But I just like the shout out here. That girl's so weird. Don't glance down. Just fasten your seatbelt. Like, don't look away from me. Like, just sit back, enjoy the ride. You're gonna need that seatbelt though. We're in the convertible, so we're tying that theme together. But we're also talking about just, being prepared for the unexpected as much as possible, because she's going to be spontaneous and it's going to be fun, but it could be a bumpy ride. That's true. Now she's saying, I don't want a boy toy. So I know there's a lot of people that are going to say, oh, that means she wants a girl. Maybe. But I think it is more like, hey, I'm not looking for something super like maybe super casual. Maybe they want something a little more than that. Okay, I wanted to see what this said. There's pretty hot stuff on the beach. Oogie, honk honk, hit the klaxon. Okay, alright. There's Oogie. Hair looking weird with the ribbons in there, but okay. Every single one of them just out here looking hot. Right on cue, there's our goddess. Cocktail time.
Hey, I love you. I want you to interview. Yeah, 난 너의 완벽한 the true lover. Hey, I love you. I want you to interview. Yeah,
I'll answer any question y'all want to know.
완벽한 the true lover.
Okay, that part right there made me giggle a little bit the first time I saw it, because it was like, so obviously it's just these random people just sitting there staring at them, just like, what the hell are y'all doing? It's the middle of the desert and y'all are just, all right, cool. But it made me laugh, not just because it's seemingly random people, but because this dude, the construction worker over here on the right, uh, made me think that this was like the Village People, which, if I'm not mistaken, was a group of gay men. Uh, and they, like, one was a construction worker, one was a Native American, I think one was a cop. I forget what the other ones were, but like obviously you would know their hit. I think it was from the '80s, YMCA. But yeah, anyway, so it just all of that happened in the in a split second in my head. So I'm thinking, okay, ladies proclaiming love to a group of gay men would have been really hilarious, ergo why I laughed. But that kind of motif also reminds me of the Call Me Maybe from Carly Rae Jepsen, where she's crushing on I guess he's the neighbor or whatever, and he ends up liking dudes. Alright, now we're all joyriding through the sand. I don't know where they're filming this, but it's not in America because the driver's seat is on the right side in these cars. And at first I thought it was someone driving away with their car, but I feel like this is actually just one of them forgot to put the parking brake on. I mean, obviously, for the context of the song. In reality, there's clearly someone driving that. But yeah, anyway. Alright guys, that was I-DLE with Klaxon, and I had a great time with this. Like I said ad nauseum the first time, not every song has to have a deep meaning or a super powerful message. This one's just fun. It's summer, it's cute girls dancing, having fun, talking about love, and wearing swimsuits and doing their thing. Like, why do y'all, why do, not y'all because y'all are here watching it, but why do some people have a problem with fun? We had the same issue with StayC's cheeky Icy Thang. Like, people are hating on that because it's whatever, man, can't please everybody. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, because obviously I did. Real quick, got a Patreon if you want to check that out. There's free content over there. Anything before my 1-year anniversary that got blocked on YouTube is there for free. There's also obviously paid content where you get guaranteed requests every month. There's also like survival shows like Island 2 and Girls on Fire that I watched with you guys over there. So feel free to check that out. Speaking of requests, there is a request queue. If you want to know how to make a request, there's instructions in the description below, as well as a link to the spreadsheet so you can see the request queue at any time. And if you want to jump to the top of that request queue, but you don't want to sub to Patreon, then you can also sponsor a request through the PayPal. But I think that's everything. So thanks for checking this one out, guys. I'll get 1 or 2 more other videos up tonight as well. So look forward to those, and I'll catch you for the next one. Take care.